Hello everyone, I have come with a new sample paper. It's sample paper 2, and before this we have completed one sample paper. This sample paper is very important for you and it's guest paper by the expert, and it's sample paper 2, so we can just start these all things from here. Social Science Class 10 sample question paper 2. It's containing that 3 hours is given here and maximum marks 80 marks. And this general instruction is really very important. This general instruction will also work for your board examination, and it's a recent board examination of 2024, and it's being given that you need to be aware and you should must be aware with these general instructions. Now you need to understand these all things properly. So it's given here that number one, question paper comprises 6 sections A, B, C, D, E and F. There are 37 questions in question paper. All questions are compulsory. Second, section A, from question 1 to 20 are MCQs of 1 marks each. Third, section B, question number 21 to 24 are very short answer type question carrying 2 marks each. Answer to each question should not exceed 40 words. Now fourth, question C, section C, question number 25 to 29 are short answer type question carrying 3 marks each. Answer to each question should not exceed 60 words. Now fifth, section D, question number 30 to 33 are long answer type question carrying 5 marks each. Answer to each question should not exceed 120 words. Section E, question number 34 to 36 are case based questions with 3 sub questions and are of 4 marks each. Now number 7, section F, questions number 37 is map based carrying 5 marks with 2 parts, 37A from history 2 marks and 37B from geography 3 marks. And now it's given 8 number that there is no overall choice in the question paper. However, an internal choice has been provided in few questions. Only one of the choices in such questions is to be attempted. Now, ninth is given that in addition to this, separate instructions are given with each section and question wherever necessary. So let's start from here now. We are starting at section A, and it's multiple choice questions. It's containing there are 20 questions and each question contains 1 mark. So total 20 marks. It's section A. So we can start from here. Question number 1. Choose the correct statement about the importance of the date 26 January 1930. So you have they're given one to given the national tricolor was hosted, and declaration of independence of India was promulgated, and third Congress formalized the demand of Purna Swaraj, and fourth India got freedom on this day. So you have these 4 options. You can choose these options. These are the important for these questions. These options are very important to get exact answer. And after that, it's given second question, which of the following statements about the French Revolution are correct? So more questions are on next page, so we can discuss these all things properly. So see, there are 4 options, means that 4 points given and then options. So you need to get exact answer which is necessary here. So you can see here it's given that 1, after the end of French Revolution, it was proclaimed that it was the people who would henceforth the constitution of nation and shape its destiny. Now second, France will have a constitutional monarchy and the new republic will be headed by a member of the royal family. Third, a centralized administrative system will be put in place to formulate uniform law for all citizens. And fourth, imposition of internal customs duties and dues will continue to exist in France. So you have these options. You can choose your correct option which is suitable for this question. Now let's start with question number 3. See, there is given picture and it's based on this. Which of the following option best signifies the given image? So image questions are also coming. So you need to be more aware and confident with these all questions. So you have 4 options and you can choose your correct answer from here. So I'm not going with all the options because it will take too much time. So you can find out the correct answer and we can fulfill it properly. Now next question number 4. Who founded the Depressed Class Association in 1930? You have 4 options, you can find the correct answer. Now question number 5. Which two of the following extreme locations are connected by the east-west corridor? So these are options, it's given A, B, C, D, and you can find it correctly. Now question number 6. So we can I'm just making it in frame to clear it properly. Now starting with here, yeah. Question number 6. The processing of raw material into the more valuable products falls under the category of which sector? So you have 3 sectors given, 3 activities given, and third is none of the above. So which one is the correct? You can choose and write your answer, and you can keep your practice properly. Now question number 7. Large occurrences of mineral in cracks, crevasses, faults in igneous and the metamorphic rocks are called. So you have 4 options, you can find out the correct answer. Now question number 8. Which of the following is not one of the aspects of federal division of power? You have these 4 options, you can choose correct one. Question number 9. Census of India held in 2011 recorded more than dash distinct languages which people mentioned as their mother tongue. So you have these 4 options, you can choose your correct option. Now let's come with question number 10. The distinguished feature of communalism is, so you have these 4 options, you can see it properly from here and you can find the correct answer. Now I'm coming with this next question, it's given on next page. Question number 11. Question number 11 is given in a picture and you need to be aware with this picture, and it's written that what message in this poster providing. So there is a poster, and in this poster what message being provided. So there are 4 options, A, B, C, D. So one is saying that you can find these all things, 4 options, and you can choose your correct answer. Now come with question number 12. So the social outcome of democracy is, you have 4 options, you can find the exact answer. Now question number 13. Here are 3 reactions of the language policy followed in India. Which of the following holds true in the case of India? So these are 4 options, you can choose properly. Now question number 14. Life expectancy at birth denotes what? These are the 4 options, you can choose the correct answer. Now let's start with question number 15 from here. So question number 15 is given here that GDP stands for gross domestic product. What does it show? What does it show? Pick up the correct statement given below. So we have this correct statements, you can see here, and you can find your correct answer. Now let's start with question number 16. It's saying that at the present which form of money is increasingly used apart from paper money. So you have these 4 options and you can find the correct option from here. Now next 17th, globalization so far has been more in favor of. So you have these 4 options, so you can find exact answer which is necessary here. Question number 18. What is the secondary sector? You can see it's properly, it's very easy and interesting answer, you can find easily from here. Now I'm coming with the next question, it's on the next page, so we can discuss from here. It's question number 19. Question number 19, it's saying that among the statements given below, select the ones that correctly describe the concept of sustainable development. So you have these 4 options, these 4. So planned growth with minimum damage to the environment. Second, growth irrespective of the extent of damage caused to the environment. And third, stopping all development work to conserve the environment. And fourth, growth that is acceptable to all stakeholders. And you have these 4 options, you can easily find the correct option and you can write your answer properly. Now question number 20. It's money lenders usually demand a scrutiny from the borrower. What is the formal word used to the security such as land, vehicle, livestock, and building, etc.? It's, you know that this is really very important question, and you have completed it properly. What is the formal way which we say usually for that security? So you'll have to choose the correct answer. It's really very easy, and these kinds of questions are being repeated in board examination. When we were discussing previous year question paper, then you found that many times these questions are being raised in board examination, that what is being said for that particular things. So you need to be aware, and if you have not understood that patterns of the board examination which is being asked in previous years, then you must be aware with this question paper. So I have already made from 2015 to 2023 till all the previous year question paper I have completed in videos. So I have focused on particularly year wise, where we have discussed and understood the pattern of board examination, and after that after fulfilling everything, I have added these all video in playlist. So you can go there and you can find out those all board papers, previous year board examination paper, which is very important. And this time we are practicing for with this sample paper, which is very important for your board examination, which is very important. It will be really very helpful for your board examination, and this is really helpful for your practice for this question with the general instruction which is being asked in your upcoming examination. So let's start now. We are starting from very section B. It's given here that very short answer question, and it contains 8 marks. So there are 2 marks each, and it's 4 marks. Means that there are 2 marks each, and there are 4 questions. So let's start with the question number 21. It's written that write a short note on the Gutenberg press. Question number 22. Describe any 3 steps taken by the government towards decentralization in the year 1992. Question number 23. What is the most important characteristic of commercial farming? Or write the main causes of water pollution. Now question number 24. Why is it necessary for the banks and the cooperative societies to increase their lending facilities in rural areas? Explain. So thus after completing very short answer questions, I am coming with section C. See, I think you have done these all things. Yes. Yes. Why it is necessary for banks and cooperative societies to increase their lending facilities in rural areas? Explain. So now I am coming with section C. So section C is given here. That in section C you have to write in short answer based question. It contains you have there are total 5 questions, and it contains 3 marks each. Total 15 marks here is given. So question number 25, it is saying that what were the IMF and the World Bank designed for? What made them shift their attention towards developing countries? Or analyze the contribution of Dwarkanath Tagore in the field of industrial development. So these both questions are really very important. Users must be aware with these questions. Question number 26. Write some measures or ways to solve problems of land degradation. Question number 27. Compare the situation of Belgium and Sri Lanka considering their locations, size, and cultural aspects. Question number 28. Suppose a political seeks your vote on the religious ground. Why is his act considered against the norms of democracy? Explain. Now question number 29. On what basis the rich and low income countries have been categorized in the world? What are the limitations of this approach? According to the World Bank, India comes in which category? Give the reason for the same. See, this is really very important. It's current based questions. So like this questions is being raised in board examination. So you must be aware and confident with these questions. You should must be aware and you should keep practice, and you need to also focus on those that word limit which should not be more than 60 words in short answer based questions, and not more than uh, exceed not more than 40 words in very short types of answer. So these are the terms is also given there. You need to be aware with these all kinds of general instruction which is being given there. So that will be really very helpful to gain your marks in examination. Now I am coming with section D. Here we can complete these all things. I am covering these all things from Sivdas, which I have already told you. This is really very helpful for your examination. These sample paper are really very good, and it's very guided by the experts. So it's really very important and beneficial for you. Now I am coming with section D. It's long answer based question. There are total 4 questions, and it contains 5 marks. So total 20 marks it's given here. So you will get or means that either you can do this question or that question. So you have these options here. So now come with question number 30. What did the spread of print culture mean to the women in 19th century India? Or why did the British government pass the Vernacular Press Act in 1878? What powers did it give to the government? Question number 31. Explain the role of agro-based industries in Indian economy. Or what are the problems faced by road transport in India? Railway and roadways is really very, very important. I am again telling you to complete this portion. This is really very important for you. Now question number 32. Explain any 5 suggestions to reform political parties in India. Or gender division is not based on biology, but the social expectations and stereotypes support the statement. So we have completed from here. Now come with question number 33. This is the question number 33. We can do from here. How is the government of India trying to attract more foreign investment? Explain with example. Or explain reasons for the rising importance of the tertiary sector in India. So these are the questions which you need to complete properly. So I will again suggest you, when you are practicing this question sample paper set, then you are finding here or types questions. So I will suggest you to command and write on these both questions properly when you are completing and from here, and when you are practicing with sample paper. But when you will give your board examination, that time you need to be more aware and confident and complete those all things properly, and you can attempt only one question out of these 2 questions, because you are getting here option based question. So this will be really very helpful for your examination. But here you can practice with both questions. That will be also evaluate yourself that how is your preparation going on. But in board examination you need to be more aware and confident with your general instruction. So let's start with section E. So in section 8 it's given that case based questions, where there are 3 paragraph types of questions are given there. There are 3 case based questions are given here, and each contain 4 marks. So there is total 12 marks. So you need to be aware and confident. You need to only find answer from this context, from this case based study. So you need to keep your mind open, and you should not have any kinds of unnecessary facts in your mind while you are reading this case based study questions. And then you can find these all things generally, and it's very easy, and that this is really very marks, you can fetch marks from here, and you can gain good marks from here. So let's start from here. It's question number 34. Read this source given below and answer the questions that follow. Manchester imports into India declined as the British mills were busy with war production to meet the needs of the army, paving the way for the Indian mills to supply for the huge home market. As the war prolonged, Indian factories were called upon to supply war needs. As a result, new factories were set up, new workers were employed, and everyone was made to work for long hours. On 13th April 1919, a crowd of villagers who had come to attend a Baisakhi fair gathered in an enclosed ground of Jallianwala Bagh. Being from outside the city, many were not aware of the martial law that had been imposed as repressive measure. General Dyer with his British troops entered the park and closed the only exit point without giving any warning to the assembled people and ordered the troops to fire at the crowds, killing hundreds. Foreign goods were boycotted, liquor shops were picketed, and foreign cloth was burned. The import of the foreign cloth have halved between 1921 to 1922. Its value the dropped from the rupees 102 crore to 57 crore only. So many merchants and traders refused to trade in foreign goods or finance foreign trade. Use of khadi was popularized. Thus, we have completed this case-based study context para. So you can easily see that how questions are given here. There is given that what was the name of British officer who was the responsible for Jallianwala Bagh massacre. So you can easily find this how easy this question is being given here. Now second question 34.2. It's second question 34.2 that British troops entered the park and closed the only exit point without giving any warning. This incident is related to which event? See how easy this question is being given here. This time you need to find out these all answers from this passage only. Now it's given that question 34.3. See 34.3. What was the effect of the First World War on India as Britain was busy in war in Europe? So it's this was the last question of this para. Just like that, it's very easy. You can find out everything from here properly. Now come with this new next case-based study question. It's question number 35. Now we will cover from here. So it's given here. Read the source given below and answer the questions that follow. Given that most of the objections to the projects arose due to their failure to achieve the purposes for which they were built. Ironically, the dams that were constructed to control floods have triggered floods due to the sedimentation in the reservoir. Moreover, the big dams have mostly been unsuccessful in controlling floods at the time of excessive rainfall. You may have seen or read how the release of water from dams during heavy rains aggravated the flood situation in Maharashtra and Gujarat in 2006. The floods have not only devastated life and property but also caused extensive soil erosion. Sedimentation also meant that the flood plains were deprived of silt, a natural fertilizer, further adding on the problem of land degradation. Thus, we have completed this case-based para also. And now here are that question number 1 given 35.1 that multi-purpose projects and dams have been the cause of many new social movements. Name two such social movements. 35.2 it's given multi-purpose projects have failed to achieve their purpose for which they were built. Justify this statement. Now 35.3 how do dams help to conserve and manage water? It's question number 3. Now next that case based study question, it's given that question number 36, you can read here from properly. It's given that read the source given below and answer the questions that follow. A democratic government is people's own government. That is why there is an overwhelming support for the idea of democracy all over the world. As the accompanying evidence from South Asia shows, The support exists in countries with the democratic regimes as well as countries without democratic regimes. People wish to ruled by representatives elected by them. They also believe that democracy is suitable for their country. Democracy's abilities to generate its own support is itself an outcome that cannot be ignored. Thus, we have completed this case-based study para from here also, and we will find some important questions which is given in backside. So we can fulfill everything, and after that there is map work. So see, there is given a diagram also in this question which we have read right now, and after that this diagram shows that how is the question based from this para. So you can understand from here. And now it's question number 1 given that 36.1. Why democratic government is people's own government? Now 36.2. Which country according to the table do you think has least support for democratic regimes? 36.3. Why there is an overwhelming support for democracy? And in spite of this support, democracy has some drawbacks also. List out any 2 drawbacks of it. Thus, we have completed this section also, and last section is left here. Section number F, it's map based question. It's written here clearly, map skill based question. So it's containing here 2 plus 3, means that 2 marks are from history section and 3 marks are from geography section. So it's total 5 marks. So now let's start from here. It's 37.A. It's saying that 2 places A and B have been marked on the given outline map of India. Identify them and write their correct names on the lines drawn near them. So A is given that a place marked where the Jallianwala Bagh massacre took place. We have read just this incident here right now in this case study. So Jallianwala Bagh massacre started from here. And B is given the place where the Indian National Congress session was held in 1929. So this is also given here. You can see easily this place is being marked here, so you can identify your answer properly. Now let's start with question number 37B. It's given that on the same outline map of India, locate and label any 4 of the following with suitable symbols. So there are you know that there are 4 options, but you have to complete any 3 here. It's given outline India, locate and label any 4. It's given me that 1 2 3 4. Okay, it's given 4, so it's given 4, but generally you can label these 4, but generally in what happened that when it comes with one more option, that they will give you 4 options and you have to complete here 3, because they have given 4 label 4, but you can complete 3 here, because 2 marks are from here see history and 3 marks are from geography. That by mistake sometimes it happen, but you need to be aware that you will get 4 questions from here and 3 you have to mark. And but now you are practicing from sample paper and from previous year question paper, so you can mark these 4 for your understanding and for your practice, so that will be very beneficial for you. So now let's start with this. So it's given here major seaport Paradip, and B is iron and steel plant, so Bhadravati, and C is software technology park Hyderabad, and D a major rice producing state Bihar. So see that how these locations are very easy and you can do easily and clearly these all things properly. Thus after completing this see I'm just showing you map this question. This yes, this is the map where you have to cover. After completing this sample paper, this question, last question, we have completed sample question paper 2. So before this sample paper, sample question paper 2, I have completed one more sample question paper, which is very important for your examination, and you can keep practice. This is latest update, and this is being made by expert, and we are discussing these all things are. These all questions are really very important for you, And I will also remind you that I have made the videos of previous year question papers. That videos will be really very helpful for you and for your examination, because before giving any examination you should must be aware and confident with the previous year question paper. That will be really very helpful for you. And after that I have started a series where I have completed those all chapters from social science. Means that there are 4 sections of social science. First is history, geography, political science, and that economics. So we have completed all the chapters from all sections. Means that all chapters of history, all chapters of geography, all chapters of political science, all chapters of civics. So after completing these all chapters, I have added these all video in playlist. So you can go and you can learn from there, because I have covered those all important facts for examination. And these facts are really very important for your examination, because in latest general instructions and in your examination, you have seen that last time in 2023 it's also being asked that your answer should not be more than 40 words in your very short types of questions, and your answer should not be more than 60 words in short types of answer, and your answer should not be more than 120 words in long types of long questions types of answer. So you need to be aware with your word limit. You need not write and fulfill your answer with unnecessary word. You should must use those all important content which is necessary for that question. After covering these all things, your answer will be fine, and then you can be able to get good marks. So I will again suggest you that keep revision, and these all the sample set and as well as previous year question paper will be really very helpful for you, and keep practice. And in my next video I will come with sample question paper 3, that will be also really very helpful for you. So keep revision and keep update.